This is 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And in this particular segment, I want to once again talk about moving the mosque. There is absolutely no reason to build a Muslim mosque, particularly of the iconic nature that they are looking at building just blocks away from Ground Zero. It'd be a slap in the face to all that lost friends and family there. It will be a reminder to them of that day in a very negative sense. And it will be a positive proclamation to terrorists and to the extremist groups around the world that they have an icon that close to Ground Zero. I know people are arguing about the issue of it being First Amendment right, freedom of religion. Like I said in my other video and in my other radio segment, it's not. Because they have over 100 mosques in the New York City area. You can't have a breach of freedom of religion with 100 places of worship within a subway ride. It no longer applies. So nice try, but it doesn't work. Understand we can't legally stop them. But I think it's time that we as Americans take a stand and make a point. In particular, the unions. I have watched unions throughout my lifetime stop the building of bridges, stop the building of buildings, stop entire global corporations from operating by just saying no. So here's an opportunity for the union contractors of New York City to stand up and raise their hand. It is time for union workers in New York City to raise their hand and say, we will not work on this building in this location. Now, I understand that there is a great deal of unemployment in the construction industry in New York City, and this would be a great opportunity for workers to go to work. But realize that if they truly need a mosque in that area, they will still build it. Just because they can't build it at that location doesn't mean that they won't build it, because if they truly need it, they will. So the jobs won't go away just because they move it 3 or 4 blocks down the road. So I am asking you right now, union workers, union contractors, pledge that you will not work on that building at that location. You will not help them build an icon that will help them recruit terrorists. You will not help them build an icon that will be a slap in the face to every good person that has lost a family member or a friend. And I am also reaching out to the merit contractors as well, the merit workers, the non-union construction people of New York City as well. I want you guys to pledge as well, because I understand the unions are going to be concerned that you guys are going to come and swoop in and take that business. You have to pledge as well not to work on the mosque. If we all embrace this conversation, if we all pledge not to be part of that process, then in turn they will have no choice but to move it. And when they do, then we can build it. You've been listening to 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And if you like what you've heard here, then go out and pick up a copy of my book, Political Common Sense for America. You can find it at Amazon.com. Until next time, be safe out there.